What's up? Back with another one. Today we're breaking down a clip where Joe Budden and Emanny debate whether it's weird not to talk all week after planning a second date. So let's check this clip out.
What's up?
I got a question. So,
Valtrex.
no.
Oh.
No.
CPAC.
Zitro.
Like I said, where the A at?
So I'm gonna pose a question. If you meet someone, right?
Yes.
You guys go on a date, and
Okay.
you plan the next date, right? Let's say you plan the next day at top of the week, Monday.
Okay.
And then a whole week goes by, you guys don't speak. And then the day for you to do the date, you're like, yo, what's it like? We still meeting at this time. I'm like, oh no, I figured you didn't want to go on a date anymore because I didn't hear
talk
from you
all
for
week.
the whole week.
Yeah.
Is that weird?
Question.
No.
Is she reaching out to you, or is the person that's
Throughout the
saying-
week?
Right.
No.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just
Oh, no,
radio
the date's
silence
still
on both
on.
parties?
Gave her that gummy worm.
No, it's not. It's not me. It's a question. It's a posed
Yeah, it's for a
question.
friend. That's for a friend. Yeah.
Gave us some of that Slim Reaper.
Slim Reaper.
Gave us some of that.
No, I don't think it's a bad assumption on either person's part. I think that if the date was dope, the first date, why would you not speak to the person throughout the rest of the week?
Well, if you just meet someone,
I want to get to know you better, so I'm gonna talk
I'm
to you
talking
throughout the
to
week.
I'm gonna see you on Saturday.
I'm about to see you.
A week?
A week is a long
Man, y'all crazy.
So wait.
Everybody, boy.
I'm not ready. I gotta talk to you every day for you to keep.
Ain't nobody
the-
said nothing about every day.
I gotta
but
talk to you for you to keep the obligation that we already made. You already showing me on.
No.
I didn't talk to you.
But-
You didn't talk to me. I can see if you called me and I ain't answer a couple times. I can see you saying, "All right, I cancel because I reached out a couple times. You didn't answer." Even that would be weird. But okay, maybe. But if you didn't call me, I didn't call you, and we planned for Saturday, I'm assuming you busy like I am, and I can't wait to see you Saturday. Saturday gonna be even more late because I ain't talked to you all
Yeah.
week. It's dare I say it, the conversation might be a little better because you ain't been running the same dry ass jokes all week.
And on top of that, I'm just meeting you. Why would I now have to put you in my weekly plan of
Yeah,
keeping up
like
with?
what?
I don't know you.
When girls say
That's the
that,
whole
'cause
purpose of the
they've
date.
said that before in dating, so I understand that thinking, but I do think they be a little slow.
I'm lost.
I mean,
Sorry for
If
attention.
we say Monday 8 o'clock at Peter Luger, I wouldn't give a if you don't hear my voice again from now
Yeah.
until the Monday.
we made a date.
We made
gonna-
a plan.
Yeah.
I will be there. You'll hear from me before it's time. But women are not like that. Women are, we had a date. It was fun. If we make plans, I expect to hear from you at some point to confirm that we have the plans. For me, once we make
Or
the
is-
plan, it's confirmed.
or is it-
How firm is like 8 o'clock at this time at this place is one thing, but what if y'all just say, hey, let's get up Friday, and that's where y'all left it? Do you still assume it's firm?
No, that's not firm.
we gotta
Because it sounds like that's what they did.
No.
Y'all didn't set a time and a
No,
place,
it's not
right?
a day.
Or whoever these
Or
people
whoever it is.
Whoever it is. I don't
What
care.
I'm saying is, if you make a plan for something, and I think what happens is you go on the first date, and if the date goes well, people assume after that date you're going to want to talk even more, which is
Or a little something.
it's a fair assumption, right?
text
But it's
something.
also a fair assumption to make if we made a plan for a date, no matter what happened within that time and space, I'm going to keep that date.
But that's what I'm saying. How firm was the date? Is it like a time and a place, or
Yes,
just like let's
yeah,
get up?
yeah.
and get
Let's-
Let me jump in
Go
for a
ahead.
second, because again,
One of y'all got
maybe
somebody
I'm
already.
moody or in a bad mood, or all I hear is ideal. So listen, if a dating, what if he is like dating? What if he dating a bunch of people? So after this date, like, okay, thanks, salute, pound,
until next
fist
time.
bump. All right, Teresa's tomorrow. Jackie, I got to. Jackie's my favorite. I call her. I'm like, what if we?
Yeah.
This is totally a world where you cannot speak to her.
And a person can not want to be a part of that
And
world.
No,
Be like,
or
yeah,
the
I'm
person can feel slighted because
Yeah.
that's not normal.
Shit ain't
Or
normal.
that's not their
Oh,
normal.
I never said that they couldn't.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm not saying that.
No, Emanny's question was, is that weird? So somebody can look at that and say, yes, that's weird. If I went out on a great date with somebody on Saturday and we planned a date for the next Friday, I'm going to assume that throughout the duration of the next 6 or 7 days, I would hear from them. I would get a text message from them. We would have some form of communication.
That's
I
how
don't
chicks
think
trap
that-
you in a relationship.
This clip really makes you rethink how much we overcomplicate simple dates.
That's how humans trap humans
yeah.
into a relationship.
Why
So let
just
me
'cause
ask
we
you this,
talking,
right?
Do I owe you like some type of like like
It's not
check
about
Y'all
it's
putting
not.
a O
Oh,
in
I'm
y'all
only
putting all of
saying
these
O
funny
in the
terms.
eyes. Just listen. I'm only saying O in the eyes of. In this scenario, I lose the date because he's like, oh well, I thought it wasn't no date. That's why I'm
and I don't think the person would be well off in that. So think about this. Y'all keep saying, "Yo, that's how trap in relationships." Going on dates is how trap in relationships.
That's not what I'm saying.
No.
No, I'm saying if y'all are saying I'm not. You said, "Yo, this is how people get trapped into relationships." It's by reaching out to you throughout the door.
I would agree. I would agree with you if there's one person in the situation reaching out and then the person's not responding and still expecting that date. But if two people go the whole week and no one has communicated, it is not okay for you to assume that because both of us did not communicate with each other that the date is not still continuing.
That's a normal assumption.
Yes, that's a normal assumption.
That's
Now,
normal.
we weren't
Yeah,
really,
probably
we ain't clicked like I
really
thought we
feeling
did.
each other. We didn't click. The chemistry might not have been there. So you ain't check on me throughout the week. I ain't check on you throughout the week. I
we
made
both-
some plans with Sandra. Like,
Does it matter who asked who to go on a date?
That was
matter?
disappointed too.
Sound like it.
I think that matters.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yo, he was
what
fully
matter?
dressed,
Nobody
was
else
showering.
got the good hoodie on. Yo, what was your question?
Y'all ain't.
I said,
You said he wears
does it
good hoodie.
matter? I said, does it matter who asked who on a date in that scenario? And Emanny said, yeah.
I think so.
I think so too.
You didn't even give that detail, but I don't think so. I think that if we agreed that we're gonna hang out on Friday and we went out on Saturday, I don't think it's weird. I don't think it's nuts to think that I would speak to that person that I found interesting enough to want to date them again, that I would find interesting enough to hold conversations with throughout the week.
You putting mad sauce on it. Your date there, go out just to get some appetizers, man. She ain't got to think you so interesting to go on the second date.
Most go out
So
just
don't
to get
plan a
it.
second date.
Oh yeah, listen.
I think, and I agree with you. I do think to some degree there has to be some level of.
Is she a Patroni? Like, why are we still on this?
No,
Is she a Patroni?
It's not a real life thing.
Because why we unpacking this right. Yo, because she thought I was. I didn't think. Yo, when I said next Wednesday, she thought it was this Wednesday.
In this discussion, Joe Budden and Emanny debate whether it is strange for two people to go on a date, plan a second date, and then not communicate at all during the week leading up to it. The question is posed as a scenario. If two people agree to meet again on a certain day but do not check in with each other at all, is that behavior normal or odd? Joe Budden argues that if a date has already been planned and agreed upon, there is no obligation for daily or frequent communication, and the anticipation of seeing each other later can even make the next meeting more exciting. He emphasizes that a lot of people assume continuous communication after a positive first date, but that expectation is not universal and should not determine the validity of the date itself. Emanny and others offer the perspective that some individuals, particularly women, might expect at least occasional confirmation or interaction to feel assured that plans are still on.